What's good, guys? Hope you're doing well. So let's like every day, let's do the daily bias for today. So looking on Forex Factory, it's presidential election today, so price can still wait for for like official official information who actually won. There are ESM service PMI news. Right now price is kinda like choppy. So actually right now we have this daily FEG above. We also have still this sell side liquidity below. Price haven't haven't taken it yet. Let's jump into 4 hour. Like how you see price is ranging right now. We can either go upside to take daily FEG or go to the downside to take this sell side liquidity. For me right now it looks more sense for me looking at 4 hour that price will actually go for the sell side liquidity, because right now it looks like resistance, so there might be a lot of stop losses. So we will see. Let's see, like taking looking on 1 hour, we are close to this previous daily, like to this buy side liquidity here. I believe, yeah, there are also those equal highs here, especially on ES. They are really clear from the Asia session. We are just going higher, so we are building buy side liquidity below. So like right now, I'm not sure, but right now I will be looking for to take this buy side liquidity to then go lower to take this sell side liquidity below. Yeah, so later. But like if you take a look on 15 minutes right now, it looks more sense for me that we'll manipulate like that depend actually, because if we first manipulate higher, then I will be just looking for lower prices, or depending on how price will react, maybe those highs here, because they are also clear. But if at the opening bell price starts to go lower, I don't know where, like doesn't matter, we just go lower to take some bastard liquidity, then I will be looking for those equal highs above. So actually right now I'm waiting. It's really hard for me right now to predict where price can actually go first. Right now we are respecting this new daily opening gap. Like I think this buy side liquidity will be first, those equal highs, and then we will target lower, or maybe we'll go higher. Yeah, I will see, because that all depends on how price will react after taking this level. Yeah, I will be looking for a turtle soup here to go lower, but we'll see. So actually today I'm net neutral. Like I will be looking on lower time frames how price is behaving. We have a lot of sell side, a lot of buy side, so probably I'm going to play both sides. So we'll see. We are after the session. Price action was really interesting. I was thinking that maybe it would be more volatile because of the election day, but it wasn't. That's fine. But it was fine. So let's analyze what happened. So actually we went into this daily FEG. We had this sell side below, but we had also this FEG above, so price could either go here or here, and price went to the daily FEG. Looking at 4 hour, there was just like there was no clear direction right now on the 4 hour, because we had a lot of buy side and a lot of sell side liquidity. Yeah, 1 hour. Yeah, 1 hour. There were those clear equal highs, and we had also these clear highs here. We also had those sell side here, so I was looking for some kind of manipulation. Oh, and one important thing is that because yesterday, especially on NQ, price closed inside this candle. So it's like, I believe it is like inside bar or something like that. But it's not like I'm not looking at it as a formation. But if you take a look, whenever something happened like this, like the day before was like, because in this case, the previous day was not clear with its direction. It was just it also closed like a consolidation. So you can anticipate that the next day will have will be really volatile, like there will be a real moment. If you take a look at any candle, you will see that when, especially when there is an inside bar, like the candle creates inside another candle, you will see that especially to the 2 days, there will be huge expansion. So yeah, that's what happened today. There was a huge expansion, and we made this expansion into this daily FEG. This was a strong dough. The price could either go lower to then go to this daily FEG, or first go into this daily FEG to then go lower. So yeah, let me see 1 hour. Yeah, on 1 hour we had those clear equal highs, this bias on liquidity here. So this was clear draws on liquidity, either here or here. I was looking for some kind of manipulation to go higher. 15-minute. Yeah, 15-minute. Like right now I also see that despite the lows, like despite this low and this low, I believe there wasn't any SMT. This low here is this low here. So I believe it was already a market maker buy model without taking those lows here. So it was already a market maker buy model into this buy side liquidity, and probably to those highs here. 15-minute, 5-minute. Yeah, like those highs was clear as fuck, And before the session we actually manipulated, but we'll jump into it in a second. So actually right now let's analyze what happened, like in depth, So daily, yeah, we went in this daily FEG. Right now we left those salsa liquidities, so right now I will be looking for them. Actually, I will be looking for a rejection of this FEG to then go for this salsa liquidity. Yeah, on 4 hour. Right now it looks like price is going into the discount of this range, into the premium of this range. Sorry. Man, 1 hour, nothing special. Yeah, let's jump into, actually, like we took all this buy side liquidity here. Let's jump into 15-minute. Okay. So actually, how I said, there was like at the beginning the profile, like especially London and Asia, wasn't clear for me, but right now I see that it was like, wait, let me actually see something. Okay, so right now I see, if you take a look, the candle, like the daily candle, opened here, so it was some letter. So we opened, made a low, made a high, distribution. So actually seeing that we opened lower, we manipulated lower, but we didn't take this salsa liquidity here, so this was like kinda strange, but like London could reverse this move to then go lower, and for example New York would, I don't know, like would make a Judas to then go lower. But if you take a look, actually what happened is that we opened here, we went lower, we manipulated lower. Oh, sorry. Wait, give me a second. So we opened here, we went lower, and if you take a look, what London did is that we didn't manipulate into 3-day open. The same thing happened. Let me pull up the chart. The same thing happened on Thursday. So on Thursday it was the same thing, It wasn't that clear. Like we opened, because if you are bullish or bearish, you want to see the daily candle to open, make a high, make a low, and vice versa if you are bullish. So if you take a look on Thursday, we opened, we manipulated, and this manipulation wasn't really big, so that's also a confirmation that price is really strong. Like price has a lot of power to go up, and what London did is that it expanded higher, and then we moved higher because we had a lot of buy liquidity above. So if you take a look today, it was the same thing, you know. Even it was clear in my opinion. Opened here, manipulated lower. What London did? Did we manipulate into this? Did we manipulate into midnight open? We didn't. That's why I was also looking for kinda manipulation here. Price didn't do it, but in a second I will tell you why. So what London did? We managed at the beginning. We manipulated lower into the Asia range. We went higher, and then we were accumulating. So seeing that there is this accumulation, seeing that we have a lot of basket liquidity, we were also in this market maker buy model. It was probable that once we take this high, we'll also go higher. Why? Because again, how the candle opened. We opened here, make a low of the day. What London did? London was still in this market maker buy model here, but it wasn't finished. So this was like how to say it? I want to, because for me it's clear, but I want to explain it in an easy way. So again, I will try again. So actually we opened here, we made a low, Asia expanded. What London did? Like little manipulation lower, we expand, then accumulation. So here price was like smart money was accumulating their orders. So right now it could have been anticipated that there will be a huge move in one for the sell side or buy side, doesn't matter. And right now I just want to explain why it was more probable that we'll go for this buy side, because again, this thing that I said before, and because we were accumulating here. So right now I would want to see this manipulation. Actually it happened here, and then I could anticipate a huge move higher. Why? Again, because on the daily, price was like previous candle close really weak, and whenever something like that happened, you will see an expansion. Same thing as here. You see, like there was 4 candle expansion, huge expansion. Same thing here. Wait, this is not the best one, but like whenever you see an inside bar, same thing here. Weak, huge. You can take like, but it's like right now it's hard to see something good. Okay, look, inside bar. Like this is already weak. That's really weak. Expansion. Same thing here. Weak, like weak closure, expansion. Okay, let's jump into 50 minutes. So yeah, that's why this move could have been anticipated. And right now, knowing that price was in this market maker buy model for this 1 hour high, actually on 1 hour it wasn't that clear. That's why I was only looking for this high. If you drag a fib from this range to this Asia low, if you take a look what price did, we are accumulating here, and wait, let's jump into 1 minute. I will also close those indicators. So if you take a look, price was accumulating here, 830. What price did? From 830, we create those clear highs, we manipulated lower, we created the low, not at the perfect time because it wasn't 9:30 or like between 9:30 to 10, but it's still fine, you know, like price can create the low between 7 to 10, so that's fine. So manipulation happened before the opening bell. Let me see something. Open Forex Factory. I believe there was also news at 10. So yeah, we already manipulated before the news. What does it mean, bro? What does it mean? If the manipulation occurred before the news will be used as a additional fuel. Sorry. 10. Let's take a look what happened at 10. price went higher. Like in this case, you could like actually this is not the best example because if the news were here before we went into this daily FVG, especially on ES and yeah on NQ. Okay, so because the news were actually in daily. Okay, that's not a good example because here you could either anticipate a reversal because it was also in this standard deviation projection manipulation leg. Let me see something. Yeah, or actually you could also anticipate that we'll go into like equilibrium of this. But yeah, that's too much. That's too much. Doesn't matter. I want to focus only on what happened before right now. Yeah, so how you see 15 minute price was in this market maker bar model here. Those 1 hour highs was the target. Before the opening bell, price was accumulating. Here occurred the manipulation. We created the low at 9 and 9:30 opening bell just expanded higher. For our buy side liquidity was here, previous daily high, daily FEG. And what's interesting is that this standard deviation projections was perfectly aligned with with daily FEG. So that's interesting. We manipulated into the 50% of the market maker buy model. So algorithm bought more and standard deviation were perfectly aligned with daily FEG. So beautiful. Okay, so let's see what happened on 1 minute. So on 1 minute we went higher. There was this nice 5-minute FEG entry. I didn't take it. This is not really my strategy, but you could take it and target daily FEG or previous daily high. And also knowing that this will be the low of the day. Why? Because we manipulated at 9:30. So probably this will be the low of the day. We have daily FEG. We have lot of things to take above. So this was this was a good entry to take because this couldn't be the high of the day. Why? Because we were clear to this daily FEG, to previous daily high. Also that's, you see, like that's the best thing when we are so close to like really important jewel and price make a retracement to then smash it. Okay, and we also manipulated before 9:30. So like the manipulation already occurred. We don't need to manipulate again. Right now we can expect a fast price action. So yeah, like wasn't there something interesting on ES? Not really. Previous daily high. Let me actually see. Yeah, this entry was also before we took this previous daily high. Once we were close to this daily FEG, it was clear that we'll go into it. Yeah, so there was this entry on ES. So you could just enter here and break the stop loss to break even to just, like observe if price would want to, like, in this time will want to go higher. Okay, then there was this also nice phenomenon. We created the high of the session before 10. So what does it mean? That this high will be run in the future, because we want to put the high at least between 10 to 12. So that's the wrong time, the PDRA is correct, but there is wrong time. So price went to this daily FEG, we smash it. So that's also like could be the entry. You could like 50 points. You could even target this high, 29 points. Damn. Okay, what's that? So once we went to this daily FEG, there was this accumulation. It was also in this 2.25 standard deviation projection. There wasn't nothing interesting here actually. There was a lot of SMTs. It wasn't really clear. There was no actually clean entry. There was this breaker block, but it wasn't the best entry when I was seeing this. Like price went into this 15-minute FVG, I remember, and we created this breaker, but why I didn't take it. If you take a look, this breaker formed once once price created SMT here. So like we were already in daily FVG. We had a lot of buy side liquidity below. I don't give a fuck that we were in this 15-minute FVG. Like, of course we can still go higher. Why? Because on ES we still had this daily FVG, but there was SMT, you know, so it wasn't high probable entry for me, so that's why it's marked on black. Then there happened this SMT, this huge SMT. Price went lower. Actually, why it went lower? It went lower to the discount of 5-minute range. If you take a look, there was a 5-minute range, but also there is one more important thing. So we went this discount of this dealing range, we went into this FVG, but more important thing is that from 10 to 11 price created an FVG here below from 10 to 11. So wait. So from 10 to 11. So this was the candle which created which created an 1 hour FVG. Yeah, like that's a lot of things, bro. That's a lot of things here. From 10 to 11, yeah, 10 to 11. So this candle, like below this candle, there was 1 hour FVG. So once the FVG was like created, price went to it, reacted from it. We also reacted from this 5-minute FVG, which is here. This was the first FVG in the discount range, so that also an interesting thing. We went higher, we respected this order block, and once we disrespected this 5-minute FVG, 5-minute FVG here, you see, it was here. It was clear that we'll go for this buy side liquidity. On ES there was SMT, but still, once we disrespected this FVG, it was clear that we'll go for this daily FVG on ES, despite that there was SMT. That doesn't matter, you know. Like with confluence like that, there was also SMT to this 15-minute to 1 hour FVG actually. Sorry. Let me show you here. There was SMT. Nice reaction of this discount FVG in 5-minute dealing range, 5-minute inverted FVG, and if you take a look, there was a nice 1-minute entry of a breaker block. Actually, I didn't saw it, like I saw it once price was there, and also I didn't re-enter on 5-minute FVG because the entry here was much better. So if you take a look, we closed above this 5-minute inverted FVG and price returned perfectly to the breaker, and we went higher to the daily FVG at 12. So let's see how much RR it was. Probably a breaker here. Yeah, 3R, election day. But like today it wasn't the best day to trade, you know. That's why I didn't trade it. We are just like, we can every day learn. We don't need to trade. That's what I did today. So yeah, actually interesting session. I think the biggest problem that maybe I make, that I wasn't really looking at price dip, you know, but maybe in hindsight, like of course in hindsight is much easier, but I didn't consider this. Especially I didn't consider how the day opened, you know. Like I think it was the most important thing, how we opened. We opened at 6 p.m. here. We created the low. Asia went higher. London, little manipulation. We failed to manipulate below the midnight open, so you could treat it as a good and as a wrong, because it would be better if we would already manipulate below the midnight open, but that also can mean that price is already strong to go higher and we don't need to manipulate lower. So yeah, London went higher, accumulation, manipulation, the 15-minute range, bam, you know. So yeah, like once like I fucking knew that we would take this 1 hour buy sell liquidity, and that's also what I said in the bias video, which is before this one. But yeah, like I know that I could knew that stuff like that could happen, you know, but I'm still learning. That's okay. That's okay. So yeah, actually I think that's it. I don't know if there is anything more important, like this accumulation in this area. We went higher. You know. Yeah, this turtle soup here went higher. Beautiful. Yeah, no entry for today. No loss, no win. No money lost. No money win. That's okay. I believe there was also some type of SMT, or no? Yeah, it was one. Oh, yeah, it was one. So that's also a nice thing to see. Yeah, interesting session. A lot of possibility to take trades, but it wasn't my strategy, you know. Like those type of entry off of FVG is just, you know, like reading the price. But I prefer to use unicorns, like the strategy I use. For example, this one, it was on ES. For example, this one, you know, this is a unicorn entry. This is just an entry from an order block which align with FVG. And yeah, okay, that's it for today. Hope those videos are getting better. That's my goal. And yeah, see ya.